The easiest way to provide students with closed captioning from YouTube is to make sure closed captioning is enabled so they would see the CC, and um, they would go to settings, make sure that they can click to English auto generated, that it will play, and then you can see that the subtitles are there. However, often there are problems with this. It requires a lot of troubleshooting on your part, and you can see that, the Beer Purabelle Prey Award is probably not the best closed captioning option for my students to have, assuming they're reading it. But there is a better way that we can do this so that the subtitles are automatic and there's no option but to have them. So in order to do this, we need to get to our own channel and get to the Creator Studio is what it used to be called. Now it's just the YouTube Studio. But the YouTube new version of the studio is not my favorite, and I'm not the only one who thinks that as far as what we need to do today to get those subtitles forced in. Just skip this part, and yes, you really do want to go to the classic style of the YouTube studio. It makes it much easier to do this. Okay, so I have two videos here already that have forced closed captioning, and you can see that by the CCs here. So these videos play with closed captioning no matter what. The video we just saw that I had to just turn them on for myself in order for them to work, I want to change this one to have forced subtitles. So there are a couple steps to this. First, we're going to need to edit, and you can click subtitles/CC. Okay, this might spin on you for a while. You don't need to wait on it. What I want you to do is click on the automatic subtitles, and it's still thinking, but go ahead and click edit. Okay, so this video starts with Hell, Old Scout signs, and all sets traders at Mill Creek. So that's not actually what it happens to be. Mrs. Link. Hello, Old Scott. Students. So basically, you can fix the very, hit or miss subtitles, and all fifth graders at Mill Creek. All right, so we fixed that first sentence. There are probably many more that need to be fixed, but it's a whole lot better than listening and typing out from scratch everything that you have. And if they're good enough, then they're good enough, but you have to publish your edits when you're finished making those changes. And you can always come back and make more changes later. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can go back to the video manager. And yes, this video is down here again. So let's go ahead and click on it. Now it has HD and CC, but there is actually one more thing that this will need in order to have subtitles automatically come with it, and that is to type in a little it feels like old-fashioned coding in DOS, but it's not anything like that. So YT for YouTube, CC for closed captioning is on. Okay? And save it. Now, to make sure that it works, you can press play.
Hello, old Scott friends and all fifth graders at Mill Creek, Miss Castor.
So we can see that it works. If you really want to make sure, for sure, then copy that URL and open yourself a new window, incognito or a guest, and make sure even without your account associated with it, it will also play. And
Hello, old Scott friends.
As far as I know, there's no reason it shouldn't play. So I hope you find this helpful as a way to meet needs of all our Belton students.